Hi guys, it's day 15. I made it through all 14 days, and I want to give you an update, the good, the bad, the ugly about the 14 days. So we'll start with the good. I think there's definitely more good than bad. I think the only bad thing is day 2, and I've already brought that up, so I won't bring that up again. Day 2 it was tough, and I'm so glad that I stuck with it. I can't even imagine, like, if I were to quit on day 2, this would have been worthless. So, goodness, the way I sleep, it's fantastic. I've always been one of those people that struggles with sleep. I was even on like a prescription sleep aid for years. And obviously once I had kids, I stopped taking that. But I sleep amazing, which leads to me having more energy. And like, I have the energy to get up and do workouts. I worked out every single day, and it wasn't just like, oh, I went for a walk around the block. They were really good, intense workouts. And I had the energy to do it. The other thing with having the energy is you have the energy to be more patient with your kids and like with just everybody in general. And there's just this positive energy about it, just because like you're rested and you have energy and you feel good, and it's just like everyone's happy. And so that was definitely a good thing. And also with having more energy, instead of like the kids getting home from school and me being like, oh, let's just pick something up, it was like, no problem. I already had snacks ready, like healthy snacks for them. I had healthy stuff for dinner. It wasn't even a problem because I had the energy to do it. I wasn't so exhausted and worn out from crap I've eaten all through in the day. Or one of my favorite things to do is get all 3 kids to sleep, and it's like, okay, I have 30 minutes to myself. What am I gonna do to feel like an adult for 30 minutes? Grab a glass of wine and catch up on one of my shows. Not having that glass of wine, I think, has really helped me sleep so good. And also, I don't need it. Like, I'm realizing, obviously I didn't need it to begin with, but I definitely don't need it. Like, I'm a lot stronger than that. I've been able to sleep really good, so when I lay down at night, I just go to sleep, and if my mind's been racing, I just pick up a book and read it. Or I start looking up, I Googled a bunch of healthy recipes and things like that, so I had a plan for after the cleanse. I'm also down 13.4 pounds, which is amazing. Clothes that I haven't worn in almost 2 years, which I know sounds really bad to say, but I have an 8-month-old, and so then I was pregnant for, 10 months before that, so it's just been a while since I've worn normal clothes, it feels like. So I put clothes on and they feel good, and it's like a whole new wardrobe because all the clothes that used to fit again. Now that might be out of style, but I mean, a t-shirt's a t-shirt. So it just feels good to get to wear the stuff that I never used to be able to, that I used to wear before, then I haven't worn for almost 2 years. It feels absolutely fantastic. I took some notes, so I want to make sure I told you guys everything. The other thing with losing the weight is like, I'm motivated now more than ever to really change my body in 90 days. That was only 14 days, so I'm like, this was just a little glimpse of not only how strong I know that I am, physically, but also mentally. The food I passed up, the drinks I passed up, the treats I passed up, and just sticking with it, and also getting up and working out. There were nights that I was up with the baby till 2, well, I think until 1, then I had to get up at 3 to drive to Dallas and come back home, and it was like, no, I'm getting my workout in. Like, there's 24 hours a day, I'm gonna maximize these 24-hour days, and it really just reminded me that I'm strong and I'm capable. So if you're struggling in your cleanse, you can do it. You really can do it. Like, dig deep. Like I've said, I feel like so many times, but it's such a good group. Join Squeeze Society. They're there to help you. Call us. We're happy to help you. Adam, Rebecca, Jasmine, Ariel, they're fantastic. They will take care of you. They'll get all your questions answered. Go through our FAQs. Reach out to friends and stuff and have somebody do it with you. It was very helpful that the first 7 days my husband did a cleanse with me. It really helped, especially on day 2. And I was able to text somebody and be like, look, I'm struggling. And it just really helps to have that sort of buddy system going out. So now my plan, as I woke up this morning and I had a smoothie, it was spinach, carrots, blackberries, raspberries, and a frozen banana, and some hemp seeds. It was delicious. And I ate half of what I normally, drank half of what I normally would drink in a smoothie, and I was perfectly content. I had a spicy super squeeze for a snack. I'll have a salad for lunch. I went ahead and, I say cheated, but I mean, it's not really cheated. I went to the grocery store yesterday and got the pre-made salads because it's just easier. Like, they're already made. I just get the ones that are just like the lettuce, tomatoes, carrots, no cheese, no meat or anything like that. Add usually like some lemon for a dressing. So I'll have that for lunch, and I'll have another spicy super squeeze as a snack. If I get hungry and I feel like I need something to crunch, I got some cucumbers. I can put some of that everything but the bagel seasoning on from Trader Joe's, which if you haven't got that, it's amazing. Or their chili lime seasoning. Oh my gosh, and no, this is not a plug for them. It's just really good stuff. Fantastic on a cucumber. Or just some chopped up fruit. And then for dinner, I have a raw vegan meal. And I don't know if I'm gonna go completely vegan, but after this, the last thing I wanna eat is meat or dairy or anything fried. Like the idea of it just grosses. I don't want that full feeling that gets me weighted down, gets me sluggish to where, yeah, you fall asleep at night and then you wake up 2 hours later in a cold sweat because you feel so gross while your body's trying to digest it. I don't want that back. I love how like light on my feet I feel, how energetic I feel. So I'm gonna check back in with you guys at the 30-day mark, and then day 31, I'm gonna start another 7-day. I'm gonna do a 7-day once a month. And I'm really glad that this one fell right around Easter because candy is my weakness. And so Easter weekend when my kids are doing Easter egg hunts, I'll be drinking juice. And that's the other thing. I have not, you think going into this, oh, I'm gonna wake up that 15th day and eat a handful of Sour Patch Kids. And the last thing I want is candy. Like I don't wanna have any candy. Any candy in the house just needs to go. Nobody needs to eat it. It's not good for anybody. I don't want it. Like it's not, if I'm gonna eat something as a treat, I want a strawberry. I want a raspberry, I want a nectarine, I want something like that. I want something that's good for my body. So I will check back in with you guys on day 30. Thank you so much if you've been following along since the beginning, and I'll share some before and after pictures. I will say the places I noticed it the most in the pictures are my face. I didn't realize I had a double chin, which is like almost, that's embarrassing. But I had a double chin big time. That's gone. I'll show in the pictures too. It's gone. Like I said, my clothes fit better. I've definitely lost some fat on my waist and my back area. My arms are feeling a little bit stronger, so I definitely know they've been slimmed up since I'm trying to lift more weights and be more active. So just all around, I feel fantastic. So just the hardest part is getting started. Just if you're scared, start with a 1 day. You can always add on. You can always call me, hey, I made it through 1 day. Let me do 3 days. And you just feel so good the longer you do it. I mean, it really got easier. Like I said, day 2 was rough. Day 1 was easy. Day 2 was rough. After day 2, there was, the rodeo. Who's not tempted at the rodeo? And I was fine. I was good to go. I was at my parents' house. They were making, like, when I say amazing food, everything amazing. Crawfish, fried fish. They had some kind of beans cooking, like all these amazing smells. And I was like, I got my juice. I'm good. Like, I didn't want to have that weighted down feeling. And I committed this to myself to get healthy. And I'm so glad that I did. So I'll stop talking now. I will check in with you guys at day 30. Bye.